Hello. If you've watched the channel before, you will know that I'm a big fan of Moonstone, the fantasy skirmish game that is absolutely chock full of wonder and whimsy. The amazing people at Goblin King Games, the makers of Moonstone, have actually sent me a couple of boxes of miniatures to celebrate their Faebruary event. Faebruary. This is a celebration of the Fae, the fairies who live in Tauber, the world of Moonstone. I'm actually going to be giving away both of these boxes on my Patreon. It is totally free to enter. You just need to be a member, which is also free. You can get to my Patreon via the link in the description below. The first of these boxes is Dark Deeds, a brand new starter box for the Fae faction. Inside this box, you actually get 3 new Fae miniatures, but one of them has 2 fairies on it. They are Banshee, Dentia, Iris, and Hellebore. Now, one of the things that I love that Moonstone has done recently is create a section of their website that has all of the lore for the game. You can go and check it out via the link in the description below, and there you will find the complete story of the world. You get to find out the history of Tauber and a reading order for all of the different releases, the rulebooks, the scenarios, basically everything that's been published so far, so you can follow the complete story. Because one of the great things about Moonstone generally is that it's actually a complete story arc. All of the supplements, the factions that have been released in order, is telling a big story for this world, a kind of meta story that will be completed by the time they get to one of the later supplement books. So if you go to the website, you will find the backstory for Iris and Hellebore, and I think we'll probably see other articles appear for the other characters as well from these sets. The miniatures, as ever, are absolutely beautiful. I particularly love Dentia, the Tooth Fairy, who is trying to pry loose an enormous tooth. It's just really fun. It's absolutely the whimsy of Moonstone in a miniature. It's great. The other box that I've been sent is the Enclave, a slightly darker set of Fae who have a different kind of outlook, a different kind of feel. These guys, including Tetiv, Freya, and the Fencer, are also beautiful miniatures. I love everything they release for Moonstone. I think it's just absolutely brilliant. The miniatures are gorgeous. The game is such fun. I've done a video about the background of Moonstone and the whole thing. You can go and check that out on the channel. I really recommend checking it out if you're looking for a simpler, skirmish, quicker game to play with fantasy miniatures that kind of captures... I mean, I liken it to Jim Henson's productions like The Labyrinth and Dark Crystal. There's also a bit of that kind of wild, wondrous Warhammer that used to exist back in the earlier days. And of course, it has its own character because it has its own lore and its amazing sculptures for these miniatures. So I really do recommend Moonstone. Go and check it out. Of course, I've been sent these miniatures for free. That's why I'm going to be giving them away on my Patreon. But if you want to find out more about Moonstone, check out their website. There's loads of cool stuff on there. There's loads of awesome videos on YouTube, including my own, but there's other ones as well. Do give it a look if you're interested in something a little bit different. It's only growing, it's only succeeding really well and just getting bigger and bigger over time. I think that the Moonstone community is just going to become something really, really special. So if you want to be part of that, then there's definitely an opportunity. The Enclave box set is available to buy right now from moonstonethegame.com or your local supplier, and the Dark Deeds box set is available to pre-order right now and should be available from the 28th of February, or Faebruary, in fact. Thank you again to Goblin King Games for giving me these. I am going to give these away in the next week or two on the Patreon. Check it out for all of the details, and like I say, give Moonstone a look if you're fancying something a little bit different that still has beautiful miniatures that you can paint and play with, because it's really worth checking out.